I'm Dr. Eileen Yager. I'm a clinical professor of pediatrics at the University of Colorado Medical School in Denver. And I direct the Integrative Pain and Symptom Management Clinic at Children's Hospital, Colorado. And back in 1990, I was one of the founding faculty of the UCLA Pediatric Pain Center, and my boss was Dr. Lonnie Zeltzer. So today I'm going to teach you a wonderful practice if you have a headache. It's head massage using your fingers. And this is something that I was taught many, many years ago. The person who told me was the first American medical student to study in China. And he learned this from a Chinese healer. And then he taught it to me, I think it was in either the late 70s or the very early 80s. And I've used this for patients and for parents and for myself. It takes about 2 minutes and it really works. All you need are your fingers. So get comfortable. I'm going to take my glasses off. Get comfortable, uncross your feet, and you can do this with your eyes open or closed. We're going to be massaging our head a little bit. And if you're having a headache at the time that you do this, it may be a little bit uncomfortable, but it's when you have a headache of any kind that your scalp muscles have some kind of spasm, and that's what hurts on the outside. When you do this massage practice, it may be tender, but when you take your fingers off, that's when the muscles relax, the spasm goes away, and the headache is reduced. So this has 3 parts. And the first part is to take your 2 fingers of each hand and put them right on the bridge of your nose. And what we're going to do is press on our eyebrow hair. Just follow your eyebrows, but with moderate pressure. You're not just stroking it, you're pushing. And then I'll do it first and then we'll do it together. Pushing hard, and again, it may be a little sore. And then when you get to your temples, you flip up like wings. There's a spot right over here that many people have. It's a muscle tender point in the temporalis muscle. So if you do flip up and you hit something that's a little sore, that's good. Doesn't mean you don't have to. Okay, let's start. And we're going to do this 3 times slowly. Pushing on your eyebrows. And then when you get out to your temples, you flip up. Okay, that's number 1. Let's do it again. Okay, flip up. That's number 2. And now the 3rd and last time. I found, and most of my patients have found, that when they're actually having a headache and they do this, they prefer doing it with their eyes closed, but it really doesn't matter. You can do it with your eyes open. Okay, that's number 3. All right, so that's the first part. And you wait just for a couple of seconds before we start the second part. Now you put your fingers back at the bridge of your nose. This time we're going to go across the forehead into the hair at least 3 inches or to the top of your head. And this is the frontalis muscle over here, which we're going to cross, and the massage helps to relax the spasm. So your fingers should not be touching each other. Put them like at the edge of your eyebrows. Straight up. Again, moderate pressure. You're not just stroking. Moderate pressure. Right into your hairline. And sometimes there are tender spots on your scalp, to the middle of your head. Okay, that's number 1. Now 2 more times. You notice I'm doing it slowly, so you can really feel the pressure on the muscle. Into the hairline and into the center of your head. Okay, that's number 2. And now for the 3rd time. Okay. Sometimes people don't have any tenderness on their forehead, but they do on their scalp. or vice versa. Doesn't matter. Whatever is your experience is what you experience. Okay, into the center of your head. So that's the third time. Now we stop and wait for a minute. Now the last part, if you're having a headache or if there's a sore spot on your forehead or temples or scalp, then that's where you're going to put your fingers next. If you're not having any pain, then use this spot over here. And that's what I will do. Put 2 fingers on any sore spot and circle around like this without lifting your fingers off the skin for about 1 minute, or you could do it even as long as 2 minutes if you like it. And again, this massages the spasm so that when you remove your fingers, it will relax. So this is the last part of this practice. Now I'm going to stop now. It's not a minute yet, but I'm going to stop. Okay. And then you sit quietly with your eyes either open or closed and just feel how you feel. Now, this is a very simple practice and it's a safe one so that you can do it repeating right away if you need to, or a little bit later, as many times a day as you need it. You can't do it while you're driving, obviously, because you're using your hands. And it's okay to teach it to your child or to anybody else. It's a safe practice and you can't really hurt yourself by doing this. And with every practice, whatever it's for, always sit for 30 to 60 seconds minimum before you get up to do your next activity. Because when you're trying to relax, whether it's physical like this or breath practice that's mentally relaxing, it can be very jarring to your system if you jump up right away and move on to the next thing. So just sit, enjoy, and there'll also be a handout that goes with this. This has been done for a long time. It really works. Every age person. I've taught it to 3-year-olds and I've taught it to 90-year-olds. Everybody likes it. Okay, enjoy and thanks for coming.